Which countries don't seem dangerous, but really are? 1. Norway. Each year quite a lot of tourists lose their lives here because they underestimate the nature. People come here to get some amazing pictures like they've seen online and then don't realize that you need appropriate clothes and gear, and that you should probably not take a selfie at the edge of a giant drop. 2. Traffic in Thailand and Vietnam. One of the highest rates of traffic fatalities in the world. 3. Australia. I've met plenty of European tourists who have wanted to just drive through the outback while being woefully underprepared. Just basic stuff like not knowing what to do in an emergency, and not having enough water. It's not a joke. People pass away out there all the time and it'll be 40 degrees or more, and hundreds of kilometers before you see someone again if something goes wrong. 4. New Zealand. We don't have any animals, insects or snakes etc. that will hurt you. But we got the most amazing hole in our ozone layer. People will get sunburnt within 30 minutes in the summer unprotected. I get sunburnt within 15. If I spent a whole day in the sun without protection, I'd be willing to bet I would still be sunburnt and peeling a month later. 5. Sweden, for example, it's all sleek design and meatballs until you stumble into a moose traffic jam. 6. While I wouldn't say dangerous, Ireland has a strong and growing antisocial behavior problem that is not being sufficiently addressed. 7. Trinidad. The capital has some of the most dangerous places on earth. 8. Nepal. Climbing the world's highest mountains is a big seasonal tourist draw, but a certain percentage never return. 9. We should be able to submit parts of the USA here. Arizona gets its fair share of people who don't believe you can become dangerously overheated and dehydrated, even on a trail within city limits. Especially in the summer. I don't even know why people come then. Phoenix hits 120 Fahrenheit regularly in the summer. If you can't fathom how hot that feels, please don't hike here in the summer. Yes, the scenery is gorgeous. There are trails everywhere. It's also literally a desert and hotter than anywhere else you've ever been. 10. Belgium. I've never traveled outside of Europe, but I've never felt as unsafe as I did in Brussels. Charleroi wasn't that great either. However, Flanders was super nice and clean. 11. Not a country, but Hawaii has tons of tourists drown every year. The water is no joke. Waves that crash right on the shoreline break necks and backs. I would call myself a strong swimmer and I've been pulled about a quarter mile out to sea before I got out of the rip current. 12. The UAE, those guys can lock you up and throw away the key and are by my estimate around 500 years off from developing the concept of due process.